Mad Dog Vashon, Maurice Mad Dog Vashon, R.I.P. He joins his daughter, Luda Vashon, in the big wing in the sky. But we kick off, it's time to kick off Monday Night Raw live. I'm not sure where they're at right now, but Randy Orton comes to the ring to uh, go about how he overcame the odds last night, beating the Big Show, and his role slaying the Giant and proving everyone wrong that believed he was doomed to lose. But he then calls out the authority, Triple H and Stephanie. He says that uh, they he doesn't feel that they believe in him the way they should, and uh, that they had no business coming out onto the ramp at the end of his match with Big Show. Uh, they said that they say that he proved the world right. I mean, he proved the world wrong and proved them right when he beat Big Show. They knew he had it in him to be one of the greatest stars in the company. Triple H reminds him that 11 years ago when he came into the WWE, Triple H believed that Orton was one of the rising star, the future of the company, and he's been proven right. Uh, they Orton says that no one can beat him, that he's the face of the WWE, and that no one can will ever take his spot or the WWE Championship. This obviously brings out John Cena after last night's altercation at the end of the pay-per-view. Cena, after when Cena came out with the world title and still stared down Orton after he won or retained the WWE Championship, Cena came out tonight. Cena interrupts Orton and the Authority, saying that basically saying that after 10 plus years, it's time to unify the championships and have one champion. So when it all comes out, the way it all shakes out is that you'll see the next pay-per-view there will be a tables, ladders, and chairs match between Orton and Cena. Triple H makes the match to unify both the WWE and World Championships. And I'm kind of seeing the World title going away and the WWE title being the number one championship in the company again, which I don't really particularly like because it's going to make it a lot harder for guys to get noticed. But they said it was once for the first. They made it seem like it was like the first time they ever did it, but for the long time fans like myself, we know that Chris Jericho was the first ever undisputed champion. So I don't know who they're trying to fool, but also tonight, Michael Strahan is the guest host for tonight. Plus, the Wyatts, Harper, I believe it's 3-on-2. Harper, Rowan, and Blade take on CM Punk and Daniel Bryan 3 against 2. Plus, a 6-man tag featuring The Shield, Rollins, Waynes, and Ambrose against Goldust, Cody, and Rey Mysterio. Looks like it's going to be an interesting Raw, so let's get back and see how it continues. The Shield dominates once again. Roman Reigns looking impressive with a giant spear to both Rey Mysterio, I believe, and Goldust, until Cody comes in, drop kicks Reigns out of the ring, hits the disaster kick, knocking him off the apron. Rollins comes in, almost catches the crossroads, but Ambrose catches him with his reverse DDT for the 1, 2, 3. The Shield remains victorious as the U.S. champion gets the win. Wayne's still looking very impressive after essentially beating the entire team of Goldust, Cody, Wwe, and the Usos single-handedly almost. Uh, but coming up next, Michael Strahan, the man promoted as the special host of the show tonight. Plus, uh, Dolph Ziggler takes on Dean Ambrose in either a lumberjack match, a hardcore match, or a uh, I forgot the other match. But the fans get to vote on the app, on the WWE app, to decide what the match is gonna be. But uh, I didn't realize that I just now realized they are in Long Island, New York, and I am wondering, where is the Long Island? Well, it's Long Island's own Zack Ryder. Long Island, I see it needs to be on Raw tonight. Is he gonna make it? Doubtful, but it'll be a very good surprise if he is. He'll probably lose if he is, but um, we still got over 2 hours left of Raw, so let's get back to uh, the segment with uh, Michael Strahan was Miz TV, and it's not really, in my opinion, not really worth getting into too much detail about it, because nothing really happened, except for the fact that Strahan announced that there will be a tag team match tonight. Big Show and John Cena taking on Alberto Del Rio and Randy Orton, possibly a main event, but that's basically all that came out of it. Uh, but still to come, Dolph Ziggler taking on Dean Ambrose in either a straight fight, a hardcore match, or a lumberjack match, depending on the outcome of the voting on the WWE app. Uh, we're almost an hour into the show, and it's been pretty good so far. So let's see how it continues. Eva Marie and the Bellas are the sole survivors of the 707 Divas match. I'm begging the WWE, please get Eva Marie off my television. But they're still trying to push her as a big star or whatever. But still a little upset. AJ once again gets pinned and eliminated this time by Brie Bella. Last night she was submitted by Natalia, and now she lost. She got pinned by Brie, but she's still the Divas champion, and will still go on to become the longest reigning Divas champion in the company history. Just like I said a few weeks ago, but still to come, it's either gonna be a Long Island street fight, a no, a Long Island lumberjack match, a Hamptons hardcore match, or a Strong Island street fight. We're live in Long Island, New York. It's gonna be Dolph Ziggler and Dolph Ziggler and Damian Sandow, and one of those three matches voted on by the WWE Universe. So we still got about a little over an hour and a half left on Raw. So let's get back and see how it all shapes out. Damian Sandow picks up the win in the Strong Island, the Hampton hardcore match with Dolph Ziggler after Full Nelson slamming him onto a trash can for the 1, 2, 3. Don't know what to think about this match, but I'm glad it's over with. But we still got more Raw, plus the tag team main event. Big Show and Cena against Del Rio and Orton coming up later in the show. Possibly the main event. But there's still a little under an hour and a half left of Raw. So let's get back and see how it turns out. This coming Friday night on SmackDown will be a special Thanksgiving edition of SmackDown on the Sci-Fi Network, And in 2 weeks, they said they've announced that Monday Night Raw will be a special Slammy Awards edition of Monday Night Raw in 2 weeks. It should be interesting to see what the categories are and who comes out as the winners. If they have Superstar of the Year, I have a pretty good idea it's gonna be John Cena picking up the win, just picking up the winning trophy or whatever, just because it's John Cena. But uh, coming up next, the Build and the Best, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk take on all three members of the Wyatt family, Harper, Rowan, and Bray himself, in a 2-on-3 handicap match. Can the best in the world and the Build, the GOATs, the greatest of all time, can they beat the odds once again and beat all three members of the Wyatt family 2 against 3? We're about to find out, because just like CM Punk just said, it's clobber time. The 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 3-on-2 handicap match ends in a no contest. I believe it was a double disqualification, as the Wyatts and Punk and Bryan ended up brawling inside the ring, causing the referee to throw the match out. um, After the match, Daniel Bryan was separated on the outside from CM Punk. Bryan was on the outside with all three members of the Wyatt family, who ended up apparently abducting Daniel Bryan. Eric Rowan tossing him over his shoulder as Bray Wyatt ran him out of the arena, as Punk crawled out of the ring to go after to save his friend. Daniel Bryan, out of nowhere, from basically out of nowhere, the Shield attacked Roman Reigns, hitting a monstrous spear. Didn't even see it coming. The Shield pulls CM Punk back into the ring, hits the triple bomb, taking out the best in the world. What does this mean for the Build and the Best? What does this mean? Does this mean the Shield and the Wyatts are actually working together? Are they both working for Triple H and the Authority? If they are, it's gonna be a hell of a obstacle for anyone going against the Authority, Triple H, Stephanie, and the WWE champion Randy Orton. And it's gonna be a lot of good TV for the rest of us watching. So, and what is gonna happen with Danny Bryan? Remember, when Kane changed and became Corporate Kane, it was like right before that he had been kidnapped by the Wyatt family. Are they gonna change Daniel Bryan just like they changed Kane? Only time will tell. But it's gonna be interesting to see where this goes. We got less than an hour, maybe more, left on Raw. How's it gonna end? I can't wait to see it. So let's get back to it. The Miz picks up a win over Kofi Kingston in a rematch from the uh, uh, pre-show match last night before Survivor Series. The Survivor Series kickoff pre-show, they had a match. This was the rematch. Miz picks up the win once again, hitting catching Kofi in a roll-up for the 1, 2, 3. But still to come. Well, it's about 10:22 at the moment, and still to come. The tag team main event: Alberto Del Rio and the WWE champion Randy Orton take on Big Show and the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena in a not handicap, but a main event tag team match. Still a little bummed that they're in Long Island and we still haven't seen Zack Ryder on TV, but that's just not understanding why WWE does not use this guy more, because he's way in the ring and he actually seems like he wants to be there. But I digress. Let's get back to Monday Night Raw. Xavier Woods picks up the win over Heath Slater in his first one-on-one match, and Woods' first one-on-one match on Monday Night Raw. Kind of surprising to me that first he was introduced by Truth, and then Truth said that uh, on on the permission of Boris Clay had loaned out the Funkadactyls to uh, accompany Xavier Woods to the ring. They actually played Boris Clay's music, and they danced all the way to the ring, just like Boris Clay and the Funkadactyls would do. Xavier Woods having his own dance steps, but I kind of find it weird that uh, all of a sudden the Funkadactyls are with uh, Woods and Truth, but let's see where this goes. Because I'm because like let's see what goes. Because I'm thinking like Lotus and Inside now like in a stable with Truth and Woods or what, but I don't know what's gonna go happen. What if that was one time or if they're gonna keep doing this? But uh, we still got a huge main event coming up. Cena and Big Show taking on Orton and uh, Alberto Del Rio in a main event. But there's still about 30 some odd minutes left on the show, so let's get back and see how it continues. Uh, John Cena and the Big Show pick up the win. John Cena forces Del Rio to tap out to the uh, STF. Uh, After the match, Del Rio attacks Cena from behind and catches the Attitude of Judgment. But Orton comes in with the WWE Championship and blasts Cena in the face with it, knocking him out. He then goes outside to and grabs the World Championship and stands over the fallen John Cena with both titles in hand as War goes off the air. Big Show looked like he was uh, a little dazed and confused after being kicked in the face by Del Rio, hitting the flash kick on Big Show before everything went down with Cena. Big Show looked like he was out of it because he got the punt last night and then the flash kick by Del Rio tonight. They may be doing some kind of storyline where Big Show may be concussed in storyline, but I'm not sure. But that's it for Raw. I'm not gonna praise it too much because it wasn't as good as last week, but it's a good Raw. We got the main event set for 3 weeks TLC, 2 titles on the line in the TLC match, and I'll be back. Oh, uh, so we got that to look forward to. But for now, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll be back on Thursday, Thanksgiving Thursday, I think. I think I might do it. I don't know. Thanksgiving Thursday with Impact Wrestling, and Friday with Thanksgiving SmackDown. And next week for Raw, I'm out of here. See ya.